Yes, my people, how are you all doing today? It's Jams. Now, in today's video, we are going to be reacting to a video by Maury. Always, one's going to leave the link to the original video in the description down below. But this is about a popular streamer slash content creator called Hassan. Apparently, he's out here doing animal abuse live on stream. I thought this would be a good video to kind of just get into. People just, you know, when you get a bit of status, people just start thinking they can do the mad thing. So I thought it would be something that we should share some light on. But if you guys do end up enjoying this video, make sure you guys leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Let's get into it.
Of all of America's much more consequential violence, okay? It's the same reason as to why America, Kaya, please just fucking go, just stop.
Mike's working. What?
Jesus Christ, what are you doing?
Man, I swear to God, the things this guy has been able to get away with on Twitch's platform for so many years is just astounding. It's actually horrifying. As you guys just heard, his dog, Kaya, I'm not sure what kind of dog that is, by the way, was kind of pacing around in the back, bro. You know, doing what dogs do when they're bored, right? This guy's streaming. I don't know how many times a day he streams or whatever, but this guy by the name of Hassan Abi, we all know who he is. In efforts to get his dog, which is a living creature, by the way, to stop pacing around out of boredom because he's so annoyed by it, he decides to shock her with a shock collar around her neck, which is why she went.
Kaya, please just fucking go, just stop.
Whoa.
Jesus Christ, what are you doing?
Absolutely fucking disgusting.
Dog,
like,
bro.
if this is how you're gonna treat a living creature within your domain, within your house, a living creature with feelings and emotions and the ability to think, you're gonna punish and hurt her because you're essentially just using her as a prop for your streams and you want her to just stand there or lay there for hours on end. No pacing whatsoever. No movement. No walking around as if she's a fucking statue. Then I just gotta say, you gotta rescind your dog ownership rights immediately. Like, two things 100%. That make me not trust a person is people who abuse dogs or pets of any kind, and people who, for whatever reason, hate kids or hate children for no valid reasons whatsoever. Like, I get it, being annoyed at dogs and little kids or whatever, they can be kind of annoying, but legitimately hating them and abusing them and hurting them, it's just beyond reprehensible. I hate seeing dogs locked in cages all day. When I see dog owners do that or not providing enough space for their little animals, their little pets or companions, either locking them up in a cage or keeping them inside all day with no outside interaction or playful activities to stimulate their minds or their bodies, it really, like, it pisses me off. And this guy's a scumbag. I don't even like Hassan, so I'm a bias, right? Like, he has really shitty opinions. He makes a lot of contradictory points with his politics. Obviously, this video is not going to be a political one, but as far as I can see, this guy's a legitimate grifter with no backbone, and I'm not shocked to see that he's now abusing dogs.
Stay. If you run right now, I'll fucking kill you. Like, I'll actually kill you, okay? In front of everyone. Motherfucker, come here.
Oh, pulling the dog by the tail. Come here. That's mad. That's mad.
It really doesn't shock me, and I'm pretty sure that if he wasn't a streamer and if he wasn't aware that people like dogs and puppies and there was no value in using this dog, Kaya, as a prop for his streams, then he probably wouldn't even have Kaya in his house. Like, genuinely, this guy's a scumbag. And listen to how he talks about dogs in general.
Just such a lib ass, like, oh, dude, please don't get a Frenchie. I just wrote a Vox article talking about how problematic they are. Like, I don't give a fuck. I know they have breathing problems. I know they're incredibly fucking inbred. I don't give a shit. I know. I don't care. Like, I don't give a shit. This is a dog.
And in this particular clip, he was talking about French bulldogs being, you know, genetically inbred to the point of which they have breathing problems, which we all know is a huge problem. And I think, unironically, French bulldogs should not exist anymore. It's just dog breeders have went too far with that type of breed. And it is incredibly sad to see a living creature born with genetic mutations that literally set them up for lifelong breathing problems. It's disgusting, quite honestly. But the fact that this man is even talking about the fact that he doesn't care about the breathing problems and that he knows that they're incredibly effing inbred and that it's just a dog. When people say it's just a dog, I know that in their mind they think that gives them the reason or the justification in their head to now like almost treat dogs as if they're like not living creatures with emotions and feelings, as if they're like not deserving of loving care like a human being would or like a little kid would. Like, based off of recent studies, scientists have now proven that dogs have the intelligence and the cognizance of like a literal 2 to 3 year old. So if he's gonna treat a dog like this with a a shock collar, what would he do to
That's
an
what I didn't know
actual
that, you know.
toddler of which he finds annoying? This is why I don't trust people who abuse dogs or any small animals for that matter that can defend themselves. Because if you're willing to do that to a dog, imagine what you're willing to do to an actual little child.
You're being such a baby. It's just
Shock collar on the dog is too disgusting, though.
you're making her stressed. She just literally is so incredibly spoiled from my mom. No, she doesn't want to come over here to see what's up. She just wants to fucking roam the house because she got to roam the house when I was gone. And she needs to literally have the same structured, regimented.
Yeah, this guy doesn't like dogs, man. He doesn't even like his own dog. And the fact that he even says she needs to have the same regimented what? The dog finally got to have some semblance of freedom with his mom, I suppose, watching the house and the dog. This scumbag comes back and now he wants the dog, Kaya, to just stay there all day while he's streaming as if she's a fucking prop, bro. What if she...
And bearing in mind, guys, streamers will be normally streaming anywhere from like 2 to 8 hours, bro. If let's just say his average stream is like 4 hours, bro, you're basically telling your dog to just completely sit there for 4 hours like a gargoyle statue, bro. That's insane. That's completely insane. There's no logic in doing that, bro. Like, if you know you don't actually like dogs, don't put dogs into your life, you know? If you don't actually like anything, try your best not to put it in your life, especially when it's in your control. You having this dog in your life does not make any sense. You get what I mean? It's a stupid thing to do. And you can't just keep it there for entertainment value. It's literally a whole living, breathing creature, bro. It's a whole living, breathing creature.
She wants to go poo or pee? What if she wants to go play with a
Yeah,
fucking
what
ball or chase
goddamn
birds in the yard and just like breathe
her.
air and see sunshine? I swear to God, I don't like who supports this guy. Why? I understand he aligns with the politics of a lot of left-leaning individuals, and let's be honest here, he gets away with a lot of shit because he's conventionally attractive. We all know conventionally attractive people get away with a fuck ton of shit. That much is pretty obvious, and I said it the last time I made a video about this guy, bro. If he were considered ugly or not attractive, bro, a lot of the shit that he gets away with or spews online, bro, he would have been banned a long time ago. Let's be very clear here. People are going to want to deny it, but prime example, Destiny has been banned for years on Twitch. And arguably, Hassan is worse. Way worse than Destiny. By far, in my opinion, with the things he said and gotten away with in terms of the violent rhetoric he spewed. But that's besides the point. I don't like this guy. I don't like people who abuse dogs. It's disgusting. You shouldn't have a shock collar on your animal, on your pet, your companion, your compadre. And you know, there are some Hassan writers out there who want to deny the facts, but you know, this person by the name of Polish Tamales, they say receipts for the artards insisting there isn't a shock collar on Hassan's dog, and it's clearly there. Obviously, he leaned over in the video. Here you can see the shock collar, by the way. Obviously, for those of you who are visually impaired, you can see I'm playing the video again. You can see after she yelps or before she yelps, he leans over, right, to reach over for a button. Bro, this guy literally has a shock collar button attached to his streaming setup just to shock his dog whenever he's annoyed.
Closely match the ET300 Mini Educator half-mile remote e-collar, which does have shock prongs. It seems to match in shape, in the positioning of the charging port, in the texture of the plastic, unlike this one with the much more curvy light than the one Hassan has. This one, which is vibrate only, also has its charging point on the side. The one Hassan has the charging point in the middle, much like the shocking version.
Oh, so there's two types, vibration and shocking. Vibration, I guess I could get
simply remove
to a degree,
just remove
and
them.
depending on the
Or
intensity. But shocking is too intense. I understand, yeah, mild shock, blah, 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 and maybe for training, I don't know how things are in the dog world of training, and if that's really something that's done mindfully, you know. But bro, just using a shock collar just because you're annoyed, come on, man, that's actually so deep. You can't be allowed to get away with stuff like that. I'll keep it so real.
Maybe plausibly, ostensibly cover them with black tape. That seems to be where we are now.
For anybody who cares about animals and the well-being of creatures that are not human, please just stop supporting this guy. I'm not gonna tell you what to do with your own time and money, right? Because he maybe does, you know, say things you want and he has a face you like looking at. I get it. But please stop supporting people who are literal abusers, bro. Like he's on stream abusing an animal, like a dog. Man's best friend. After seeing this, why would you?
True.
This is disgusting. It really is. But obviously, I'm gonna leave it at that. Everybody's free to do what they want to do. I'm not. See, it's a free world. It's a free society. Do what you want. Feel free to leave your comments and opinions down.
Yeah, I can't lie. That's some mad videos though. There's so many people online that just get away with so many different types of things just because of their physical privileges and status. Do you get what I mean? Pretty privilege, it bangs for men and women, bro. Plus you have a platform on top of that. You're gonna think you're Thanos, bro. You get what I mean? Like you're gonna really think you're Thanos. But hey, I hope, this is the thing, karma is a beautiful thing though. Don't ever get it twisted. Karma will go and then come around. That's the reality. But if you guys did enjoy that video, make sure you leave a like, comment and subscribe. If you've got any videos that you'd like me to watch, feel free to let me know and I'll be checking those comments, don't worry. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care. In a bit.